hacker specialist Scott Schober, once again joining me now from New York at his colorful studios. How you doing, Scotty?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So what are we looking forward to in terms of these changeovers? What's happening here?
Well, this is really a massive undertaking. Our traditional mag stripe cards that we're all accustomed to as Americans are slowly changing, and the banks are issuing more and more cards with the new chip and pin security. Now, they're not fully deploying the actual pin where you enter a 4-digit code. That's what the rest of the world uses, which is more secure. But what they're requiring in many of these point-of-sale terminals is for you to slide your card into the bottom of the credit card machine, and it takes a few seconds, and it scans and it verifies that you are a card holder holding the physical card. And that's another level of security, which is really good that they have in place, but it does add some time at the register when you're checking out. I've done it myself a few times recently with my new issued card, and it does work well, but again, the lines seem to back up a little bit.
Yeah, so what you're going to do initially is just they check to see whether it is indeed you and your card, and then you make the transaction, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Toward the end of the transaction is where they say slide your card in, and it appears on the terminal. You slide the card sideways into the terminal, and you wait there a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden it flashes and it says verified. And it does add that layer of security, which is good, because what hackers do, they'll steal traditional credit cards and the mag stripe data, they'll sell it, and they could make burner cards, fake ones. But these burner cards don't have the chip and pin, the technology, so they can't then take these fake cards and go shopping on you. So it adds that layer of security, which is really what we all want, so we're not victims of a breach.
Now, Scott, of course, this is adding some cost. These businesses are having to transfer all this new machinery and everything else. So everybody cooperating, I guess they're going to have to, right?
Yeah, they really have to. And you make a fabulous point. What's happening come October of this year, there's a liability shift. The banks are tired of what's going on. Certainly the credit card issuers are tired of what's going on. And that liability shifts away from Visa and MasterCard down to the banks, and they'll be more culpable about paying all of these breaches. So they're getting nervous, so they want to implement this new security and technology. It's all about the money, and it's about time that they're finally spending it.
I'm sure these hackers are trying to plot now how to deal with this latest changeover as well. So I'm sure we'll be in touch with you, Scott Schober. Thank you again for joining us, my friend.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.